Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Imagine a time before airplanes, before container ships, even before a reliable map of the world. How did luxury goods, revolutionary ideas, and even entire cultures travel across vast, treacherous continents? The answer lies in one of the most legendary networks in human history, the Silk Road. But this wasn't a single road, and it wasn't just about silk. It was a sprawling web of caravan trails and sea routes that connected the East and West for centuries, fundamentally shaping the world we live in today. So, where did it all begin? Let's travel back to the 2nd century BCE, to the Han Dynasty in China. The emperor at the time, Emperor Wu, was facing a major threat from the nomadic Xiongnu tribes to the north. He needed allies. So, he dispatched a courageous envoy named Zhang Qian on a mission to the west to find a people called the USE and forge a military alliance. Zhang Qian's journey was an epic tale in itself. He was captured by the Xiongnu not once, but twice, and was held captive for over a decade. But he never gave up. He eventually escaped and continued his mission, traveling through lands and encountering civilizations the Chinese had only heard of in myths. Although he failed to secure the military alliance, what Zhang Qian brought back to the emperor was far more valuable. Knowledge. He returned with detailed accounts of powerful kingdoms in Central Asia, like Fergana, Bactria, and Sogdiana. He described their great cities, their sophisticated cultures, and most importantly, their magnificent horses. These heavenly horses were far superior to the Chinese ponies, and were exactly what Emperor Wu needed for his cavalry to fight the Xiongnu. This sparked an insatiable curiosity and a desire for trade. This is the moment the Silk Road was truly born. Chinese emissaries and merchants began to follow Zhang Qian's path, carrying bolts of precious silk westward. Why silk? It was a uniquely Chinese invention, a closely guarded secret for centuries. It was lightweight, strong, and shimmered with an almost magical quality. In the West, especially in the Roman Empire, it became the ultimate luxury item, literally worth its weight in gold. Roman senators were even scandalized by how much of the empire's wealth was flowing east in exchange for this exotic fabric. But the exchange was never a one-way street. As Chinese silk, ceramics, and bronze traveled west, other goods flowed east. From Central Asia came not just those famous horses, but also alfalfa for their feed, grapes for winemaking, and musical instruments. From India came spices like pepper and cinnamon, cotton, textiles, and perhaps most importantly, the new religion of Buddhism, which would profoundly transform Chinese culture. From the Roman Empire came glass, gold, and silver. This wasn't a simple A-to-B journey. It was more like a massive relay race. A merchant might start in Chang'an, the Han capital, and travel to a desert oasis city like Dunhuang. There, he'd sell his goods to a Sogdian trader, who would then carry them further west to some. That trader might then sell them to a Persian merchant, who would take them to the shores of the Mediterranean. It was this chain of intermediaries, this complex network of different peoples and cultures meeting in bustling oasis markets, that made the Silk Road thrive. It was a bridge of commerce, but more than that, it was a bridge of civilization. It's how ideas, technologies, like papermaking, artistic styles, languages, and beliefs spread, weaving a rich, interconnected tapestry of human history. And it all started with one man's daring journey into the unknown. The story of Zhang Qian and the birth of the Silk Road is a powerful reminder of how curiosity and the quest for connection can change the world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from history. See you next time.